Okay, so you're in your last stitch of your row. If you're doing like a single crochet in the beginning of your next row, you're gonna pull up the loop, and instead of yarning over and pulling through, you're gonna get your next color, give yourself a little bit of a tail, loop it around the hook as such, and then pull that through instead of your previous yarn. And then you'll continue as you normally would, whether it's a single crochet, double crochet. Basically, before you fully pull through your loop here is when you're gonna switch your color. And then if it's easier, like if you're gonna add a border to your blankie, then you can tie these off so that it doesn't move around as you're crocheting. You can tie these together, but if you're not gonna add a border and you don't mind the look of the edge like this, then don't tie it, just hold onto it like this when you turn your work, and then continue crocheting as you normally would. Yeah. Then say if you're finishing your row with a double crochet, so if you were finishing your row with a double crochet, then you yarn over as you would a normal double crochet, and you'd pull through the first two, but then the second two you don't pull through. Do the same thing, put your new color on, pull through with those two, and then continue crocheting your next row as you normally would. Hope that helps. I also wanted to show you a trick that if you're not adding a border and you decide you want to just keep the edge like this, then you'll obviously cut off your yarn, your previous row yarn, after your color change. And when you turn your work to start your next row, turn it and then hold on to the edges like this. Try to line it up with your next working stitches, and then let's try to show you. Zoom in. So for example, that's my next one. You'll pull through your loop, your stitch. Make sure you have your your excess yarn up at the top, and then you'll yarn over as you normally would. And basically keep crocheting over your loose ends with each stitch. So that's my next one. Yarn over, pull through this next stitch, make sure your loose ends are sitting at the top of the stitch, so you can see right here, and then just pull through the stitch as you normally would, just making sure that the loose ends stay at the top, and then you'll just keep doing that until all your loose ends are crocheted in. And it's kind of like a cheat code for avoiding weaving them in later, but it does take a bit of practice, so sorry if this video is confusing, but what I usually do to try to avoid crocheting in or weaving in loose ends later, because it's annoying. So I'd rather just crochet them into the row whenever I change colors, so that I have less work later.